Zeidoktor here, and this episode of Typical Manga Review is going to be centered on One Piece, Chapter 874, Kingbaum. That's right, our favorite tree, our favorite Arborean tree has its own chapter. In any case, we're starting off with a cover spread. It's actually the result of the popularity contest. And one thing I noticed that actually the color spread is Luffy riding a Eastern Dragon with the top 10 top 10 non-straw hats to make the list. Like, you'll see, like, even though, like, for example, let's see here we go. Yeah, even though Zoro, Sanji, Chopper, and Nami all placed in the top 10, none of them are actually on this cover. It's actually Crocodile, like, just kind of going from clockwise here. Crocodile, Ace, Sabo, Shanks, Doflamingo, Hancock, holding on to Luffy while they ride together. Law, Corazon, Cavendish, Reiju, and Marco. And that's actually, going over that and kind of thinking about it for this, it made me realize something. Jinbei's not there. It's the top 10 Straw Hats, and Jinbei is not there. Think about that for a minute. Also, kind of interesting thing, they got a total of more than 80,000 votes for this thing. Let's realize they have an English version of that. I'll try and put in if there's anything odd about that going in here too. The actual chapter begins. I say chapter because we see Big Mom chasing Kingbaum with the giant Napoleon sword, and that's how it opens. Like they're riding Kingbaum, fleeing for their lives in the face of Big Mom, who's riding Zeus like a flying nimbus. The soldiers, the rank and file, and listen, Mom is on the front line, but there's something strange about her. And that's when they realize she's in her mood, like, wedding cake, eat this, spear of Elbaf, nation's might. And I'm wondering if that's the same attack from Little Garden, because Luffy does make the comparison in just a moment. But in any case, I actually looked at the chapter in English recently. It's like How Koku Sovereignty, I think is how it's spelled. I'll have to double check the actual chapter later. I can do it right now. I know which one it is. Hang on. Oopsie. And I'm back. I'll probably put in a little cut there for that, but let's see. No, actually I did not get it. Okay, hang on. There's one off. There you go. Get 15. I'm trying to see what it is actually called. Oh, here we go. There's a giant goldfish. Okay, yeah, it's Hakoku Sovereignty. Wonder if they're going to use that same translation when this gets to English tomorrow. Well, one way to find out. Anyway, back to the actual plot. Big Mom swings her sword, creates a shockwave strong enough to slice a chunk out of Kingbaum. And Luffy, as I said, Luffy makes a comparison to the giant's attack. And Big Mom's not happy with Kingbaum, but Kingbaum like begging forgiveness because he was threatened. And with the next attack, with another attack coming, Luffy's getting ready to get down and fight. But at this point, Numb's like, "Wait, who was that girl from before? Was he your girlfriend? She's my fiance. If that's the case, you have to live." And Kingbaum's like, "That's right. I can't die in a place like this. Run, run!" I like Vader's like, "She's like a demon." But Luffy's aware that they are not going to be able to dodge the next attack, whatever happens. But before he can jump down into the fray, Nami's got a plan. She brings out her Claim Attack. And calls up her black balls for thunderclouds. Zeus notices these, and with Nami's proclamation that thunder attracts thunder, just as Big Mom's getting ready to attack again, Zeus goes off course to go after the thunder. Start Pac-Manning the thunderballs, which throws off Big Mom's attack in a big way. He's actually quite happy about this. Yummy! Like Napoleon and Prometheus are both shocked at this. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's no use. He's completely engrossed. But now the others are getting away. It's like, they're into the seducing woods. We'll be fine once we get to the woods. Kingbaum is the forest master. And indeed, the trees, upon seeing Kingbaum coming, open up a path for them. In fact, it's a clear enough path that they can see the Sunny on the other side. Nami and Carrot are praising Nami. And they decide that if Big Mom can't ride Zeus, they can take her off. And that surprises Nami probably because he'd heard the name, but it's like, that's right, the cloud made of Mama's soul. Yeah, my name's Zeus, he says, kind of floating over there, like, ah! Like, be on guard, he's tough to deal with. Hey, those small thunderclouds from before, give me more of them. Oh, you mean the black balls? Did they taste good? The first time they've eaten such rich thunderclouds that go down so easily. Luffy's poking him. You have more of them? Hey, Cloud, more importantly, let us ride you. That's not possible. Only Mama, who gave me her soul, can ride on me. No, so it's just a cloud. In that case, Zeus, will you be my servant? I will. Like, Sanji's like, I will. She's not asking you. If you do, I'll let you eat black balls every day. What should I do? Like, Timmy's like, does he have any loyalty to his boss? You can become a big cloud that covers the whole sky, can't you? That's so cool. Really? It's the first time I've been complimented like that. Ah, Nami. Of course, their escape is stalled by Big Mom suddenly screaming, "Seducing what? Stop them!" And at this point, they immediately get in the way of Kingbaum because they cannot interfere with Big Mom's direct order. And Sanji, unaware of this, what this place is, like, wonders if they can't just force their way through, but they lose all, because Luffy's learned that they'll lose all sense of direction as they fight. Or is that Carrot? Yeah, that's Carrot. That's too much of a coherent sentence for Luffy. That's the nature of this forest. Yeah, that is not Luffy. And even Kingbaum's like, I can't resist the Queen's orders. But he actually starts forcing his way through, and I can't die here. Like, of course, that ends up being a bad thing because so Kingbaum, you betrayed Mama, says Prometheus as he covers the sky directly above them. And Prometheus just drops himself on them and seems to destroy Prometheus in the process. In the cataclysm of it all, like, Luffy sees Big Mom. They see Big Mom, like, just in the distance. Wedding cake. Meanwhile, in Sweet City Capital, what's the status on Bays? We've almost caught up to them. Flames are coming from the seducing woods. Mama is currently fighting. In the mirror world, Brulee's in touch with them, like, Brother Mont'Or, 10,000 soldiers are on standby, and ready to attack at any time. Wee. And he calls, it's like the islands of chocolate, cheese, and nuts. Warships from various islands are monitoring the southwestern coast. We will not allow the Straw Hats to leave. Then that will be the first barrier, and the barrier after that will be the tart warships from the Flavor Island and Liquor Island. They're told to wait for signals from the territory sea slugs. I can already see where that's going. I'll get to that in a minute. On southwestern coast where the Sunny is, like, we actually see some of the peacekeeper soldiers like coming in through the mirrors and kind of smashing the place up, roughing things up a bit. Like, they're not even sure why they're even here, but it's like Mama's pursuing them herself, so the chance of them getting here is 0. Indeed. Then why are we waiting an ambush here? Katakuri's like, just in case. And then we see Bays like running from the crew and getting attacked. It's like, we're going to use the tart tank on, but we're already at the coast. They won't be able to follow us. But then Pudding appears on Arabian. Brother Bays, you scared me. Pudding, Pudding, I won't go with you just because you're a young lady. I have something to discuss with Chiffon. Make her come out now. Inside, Chiffon just watches from the window. Pudding, what are you doing here? Is Mama having another one of her hunger tantrums? You must need my chiffon cake. I'm sorry, Pudding, but I'm going to leave this place like Lola did. I don't care what happens to Mama or this country anymore. That's right, if you understand that, get lost already, Pudding. But Pudding's like, you're wrong. My real purpose has nothing to do with Mama or this country. If we don't stop Mama quickly, that person and his friends will all be killed. And we see her like crying, and with a little picture of Sanji in the back there. And it's all 3 of her eyes that are crying. And that is where the chapter ends. So, big question number 1. Those tears, serious or genuine or act? I mean, the fact that it comes from all three eyes seems to suggest they're genuine. So maybe she was acting in front of the family. But it's hard to say. Let's see here. And then, like I said, where they talk about the nets of how to get away from there, like the underwater sea slugs will be emitting a signal when they cross by. I bet nobody but Big Mom pirates don't know anything about the coup de burst. They're gonna be just flying over those suckers in no time. So that net will fail because they won't get triggered in the first place. I also like the fact that Nami's on full display in this whole chapter. Like she pretty much like encourages Kingbaum to keep going no matter what. Mostly for her sake, but still. Actually converts Zeus to her side, or tries to. And it seems like something that people were noticing, that Zeus seems able to resist Big Mom's orders. Like none of them, unlike all the seducing woods, which obeyed her, and even Kingbaum had that kind of fight for control. Zeus is like, uh-oh, she's angry. And this whole thing's just like a one big getaway from Big Mom for the Straw Hats. It's like some good parts of that I think are like one, Big Mom using the giant attack to slice up Kingbaum. Let's see here. Nami like just like throwing her off. Like, that was actually pretty. Like I said, Nami's on full display on this one. Sanji's like, I'll be your servant. She's not asking you. I like the fact that apparently only Big Mom can run because they're linked by her soul. Right, so we're definitely getting some good setup going on here. It's like I said, the big thing here is whether Pudding's being genuine or not, I think, towards the end. I'm inclined to genuine because that's kind of how things have been forming, and it's also kind of Oda's habit. But we've been so back and forth with her, it could really go either way. So I'm not going to assume anything. Also, like I've seen some comments, and I kind of agree that Katakuri is being set up as the big fight of the arc. Basically, the idea that Big Mom's this big unpassable wall right now, but Katakuri is damn powerful, but not unbeatable. Like they can deal with him, especially if it ends up being all of them together. Plus, they're on the shore near water, which will be a bigger issue to Katakuri than anybody else. Yeah, I think that covers everything I need here. So I'm going to go ahead and I do like the fact of Zeus looking like Pac-Man as he kind of gobbles up the little thunderclouds, like waka 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 waka. They don't. I wanted the English Viz version will do something like that. I doubt it, but it'd be funny. Like they actually are doing it right here. It's like they have the in one of the pages we have like Zeus doing it, it's like puck 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 puck, because that's where Pac-Man comes from. So neat. Alright. Wonder if that's deliberate or just Oda being like just getting it right. Alright, anyway, now I'll go and call the review. That's been One Piece chapter 874, Kingbaum. Until next time, see you later and bye bye.